With Spider-Man, by the way, the Sonic Gun only takes half health from enemies.
Really? That's it?
A lot of the superheroes do way less damage with Spidey.
Saving those Sonic
Let's get some
guns.
dagger here. Yeah, that's right. Instant kill.
Wow.
Destroyed. Now, at this point of the game, we lose all of our superhero assists. In exchange, we will get the ability to switch between Spider-Man and Venom. And the thing is that the number of lives you have, they both have them, so your lives are basically doubled. And if you're a normal player, though, you'll need those lives because these last two Carnage fights are mad cheap if you don't know how to cheese him out before he does it to you. Even then, sometimes I still get lit up here.
Yeah, so it shows the credits early, and then you're still playing.
Yeah, it does that thing.
Oh, snap. Yo, Carnage? Oh, it's pretty high up, you can switch, but yo, that one-touch kill? Damn. Oh, super. Yeah.
There we
What?
go.
You can change and drop kick to a drop kick? That's sick.
You get invincibility when you change, if you notice, so that you have to really abuse that to beat this guy. Especially this time, too, because he's faster and has more health now.
All right, Carnage, round 2. That's super.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, you got on smash. You got on smash. It's a wrap.
That's the game. Time.
Yeah, time.
Time.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool. So, wow, this is right around my average time, and that's with the Statue of Liberty added on. So that was a really good run overall.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run.
So,
Only died a couple
hope
of
you all
times.
enjoyed that one.
Good stuff there,
And
buddy.
we're gonna go to Cyghfer now for a couple games, I believe.
Nice.
What's next? I think Link to the Past and Gimmick.
Thanks, Spooky. You have the list?
Wait, what?
Okay, what's next? Oh, yeah, Legend of Zelda Gimmick. Okay, yeah, we'll see what's up. So yeah, I'm gonna let these guys do their thing. I'll be back.
All right, going back over here, checking on donations and stuff, and
I can tell you which one
okay,
was the last one I accounted for.
cool. All right, Cyghfer is always helping out with the donations and all. Yo, that's Children of the Atom there. I played like trash in my first couple in the morning, but I've been feeling pretty good since then. Okay.
So Flo definitely didn't make it for his personal.
Sadly, the Flo did not make the 300 goal.
Yeah, it didn't make it very goal for Flo. But I'm not. I think Flo still wins in terms of what the file name is going to be.
Let's see what this donation for balls was.
It depends on what that balls donation is.
$30.
Okay. Or the sheet. What was the sheet?
Oh, we need to open up the sheet, I guess.
I hope that didn't get.
Hope that didn't get eaten up.
Yeah. That'd be really bad.
Alright, do we have all this stuff here?
That looks right. Okay. Yeah, Flo definitely wins.
Yeah, Flo wins for the file name, but does not meet the 300 goal that he set on Twitter. Oh well, you still get to see it on here.
I can't really hear game audio.
There we go. That's more like it for me.
I'd still like it a little higher. So it's Flo then? Well, Flo won.
Go.
Like 103 or something?
Oh, I can't really hear. Oh, you gotta move the mic closer to you, dude. You remember that.
Yeah, sorry.
That's cool.
Would it be possible to make audio? I still can like, can't really hear it that well. Oh, really? Why am I not hearing it then?
Yeah, turn it down a little bit for our end. I would prefer, if anything.
I don't know where to turn down for you guys. Sorry, man. Yeah, I put that. He said turn down for you guys, though. Okay. Yeah, I got it now. I'm fine. Okay.
So yes, we just gonna refresh one more time, see where we're at with the chip-in here. I believe, according to this, the chip-in says we're at, oh yes, $7,326, and with the in-house donations, that puts us over 75% of the way to our goal.
Awesome, guys. Thanks for all the donations. We
Thank
really
you so
appreciate
much, man.
Yep.
Everybody, men, women, whatever it may be.
All right, so we got the timer ready?
You have the timer ready?
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, this is a run on the Japanese version 1.0 cart of Link to the Past. And this particular version is preferred for speedrunning because it has a lot of unique glitches that were fixed in the later revisions of the game, including the later Japanese versions as well as the American version.
At this point, there is so much tech in this game. Like, I'll try and explain it during some downtime, but I really need to concentrate because this game, it really does require my full concentration. So.
All right, the current amount donated toward Flow is $103.66, so just a little under 200 to go to hit that goal. Flow still has that open. So if y'all want to donate for that, then that's what you got to do. So thank you very much, Flo, for your open challenge. Much appreciated. So yeah, Cyghfer himself, like this might be the game he's practiced the most of anything, or at least like worked the most on. Like prior to this marathon, he's found a lot of new strats himself, which may not be noticeable to the more casual viewer, but add up to save they add up to save time for sure.
They're going to be noticeable during Ganon Tower and T-Rock primarily, though I'll point them out. I'll point out the more notable ones when I get to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into experimenting with stuff and finding totally new strats that no one had thought of yet. Well, and this game there's been so much effort put into finding stuff for this game. It's crazy how there's still new stuff being found for it. Like one example is how I was kind of stuttering on the way to the hole into the sewer thing during that one stretch. That's called air pumping, and that was introduced by a Japanese tasker, Yuzuhara, like a very short time ago, and it saves like 1 frame per press you do. I don't know. I can't really explain it that well when it's not being when I'm not doing it right now.
Yes, one person holds all the records for this game, and that person's name is Crystal.
Crystal's dedication to this game is just incredible. Like, yeah.
So Flo is going to do his surprise stream. I believe he mentioned that it would be if we get to 300 total saying Flo. Mentioning wanting that for Link to the Past, even though it's already passed. He's still leaving it open if we get 300 total. So that is an open challenge. Thank you very much, Flo. Let's see if we can hit that, guys. So what else do we have here? Well, what games do we have after this? Let's see. The next game after this is Gimmick, which is one that I'm looking forward to greatly. It is quite possibly the hardest speedrun on the NES to do like optimally. It's just very complex physics, really interesting weapon plus method of movement at the same time. So it has a really like great music and a cutesy style to it too. Like the whole game just it's like Sunsoft, but it feels like a Nintendo game in a lot of ways in its style. So that'll be the next game after this, and we have hit the donation goal to do the true ending run for Gimmick. That will involve adding an extra final stage as well as many other crazy tricks.
Alright, this is going to be air pumping right here. Every time you push the button there while going up, you gain a frame.
I was talking about Gimmick, Rio Dragoon. That is the next game on the schedule after this. Yeah, Flo said tomorrow for the stream. So what games are next? Also, so we have this, then Gimmick. Then the next game after that will be, we'll have Castlevania 3 and 4. And for those games, both of them, you can donate for the file name. And also you can donate to choose which character I will play for my Castlevania 3 speedrun. They're all very different, make for different runs, and I think they're all really entertaining in their own way. So currently the standings for CB3 character are $166 roughly, well $166.12 for Grant, and $149.20 for Cyghfer, with 99 cents for Alucard. So this is looking like a two-horse race at this point.
Can't be a marathon run without getting the hardest shame.
I also forgot to mention the standings for the file names. Castlevania 3, currently there's a $100 for Cyghfer as the file name. And Castlevania 4 file name, $15 for Ehrgeiz. That is the only one for that so far. If you want to add more support to Ehrgeiz, or perhaps try to crush this new meme before it gets to grow, either way, send in a donation. It will be very much appreciated.
On these stairs, I'm doing what's called stair wobbling, which is pushing left and right, back and forth as rapidly as possible.
So recently we just got a donation from Nate Jenkins for Flow, so adding to the Flow fund for his special stream, which he's planning for tomorrow, I believe. So let me see how much that is. $15, so that gets Flow here up to $118.66. So that's out of the 300 total that he proposed. So we're a little over a third of the way to that. If you want to see that special Flow stream, get your money in there, leave your comments. We also have another $10 for Flow, so that's definitely being chipped away at here. $128.66 now for Flow. Thank you very, very much, Flow, for setting this challenge. Anything to help us out, man. Always appreciated. Pidgey, update on the booster donation. We are currently at $110 out of the $1,000 required to make Cyghfer fight booster in his upcoming Mario RPG speedrun.
Just to hype that up more, I haven't planned out a real route for what I'm going to do when I don't have the amulet for a lot of battles. So that'll be a lot of, slight improvisation in a lot of parts. And the booster fight itself is just, it's really cool. So we purposely set the goal steep, but I think it's worth it, honestly.
Cyghfer is playing the Japanese version of this game. It is actually the Japanese version 1.0 because this version has a lot of extra glitches that are really useful for speedrunning that were fixed in later versions of the game. You'll get to see some hammer dashing later. That looks pretty funny. And there's also a super speed where you just sort of get you walk at dashing speed sort of. All right. Strat here.
I hate Armos, man. Alright, it's okay. I wasted some arrows there and some time, but that's not a big deal. I'll have to get an extra pot in desert near Landmolus. But that strat is probably the fastest consistent strat you can do for real time, and it's pretty hard to time the arrow rhythms correctly throughout the entire battle. Like, people think Armos is easy, but if you try and do the hardest strat, it's honestly pretty hard. Every button in the game, by the way, advances the text during these cutscenes, so that's why I kind of mash all the face buttons. Plus, it's kind of fun. I don't know.
All right, another $15 donation for Flow, so that is being worked on still. The Flow Challenge. So we're almost to the halfway point for that. It's at 143.66 right now, out of Flow's 300 mark that he's personally set.
Generally, you'll see me try and time getting out of dashes as close to the walls as possible because that's the fastest to do theoretically. But obviously, it runs the risk of bashing into the wall, which, if there are enemies around, can be pretty costly.
All right, we got another 890 for Flow, putting that over the halfway mark, and 5 cents for Booster to complete the 895.
Good shit.
And Nest Kamikaze is chiming in with a donation, and this is going to be for 96 exits. Let's see how much. Thank you very much, Ness.
That is really heated. I'm a little surprised. Like, I thought one of them would kind of run away after a while, but it's still neck and neck.
So that's $3 for 96 exit, meaning we're at 338.16 for No Cape No Star World and 323 for 96 exit. Very close race there, guys. Thank you so much for all your donations on this one. We're getting over $650 on that one donation incentive alone. That's pretty amazing, guys.
That's awesome. That wall grab costed me.
Just waiting to load the chip in and see if there's any further action. This internet isn't the most consistent, so it could take a little while from time to time. Yeah. Looks like Spooky's finally chilling for a bit right now. So it's just me here manning the donations and everything. And trying to do a commentary I can. I mean, I've seen a good bit of this game because I'm good friends with Cyghfer and Crystal, who, you know, are some of the main players of this game, obviously. So I kind of know some things about this game just by osmosis, but I don't actually play it much myself. I like the game in general, but I don't speedrun it at all. So I'll try to. Yeah.
I mean, except for like the big thing, just coming up. A big thing is coming up after Lambolas, but I won't be talking much because I really want to do a really good run.
Yes.
And map, come on. What was that?
Yeah, this is one of the most frustrating bosses for a lot of players, it seems. To do fast, I mean.
Not that bad. 4-wave's about an average fight. Better than any of my marathon runs, besides the map thing. I'm using Dram's Super Famicom controller for this run because I think it's better than any of the controllers I brought. And I don't know. I really like the feel of it. All right, so right here, I'm actually going to use a completely new route to Terra, and it was only discovered like around a month ago, but it's about 6 seconds faster when done optimally, and it uses this glitch called fake flippers to access like actual swimming before you're really intended to be able to access it, and you use a whirlpool to get much nearer to Terra than you could in that time otherwise. But it's a 1 pixel thing, so all right, you got to get right next to the boundary, and then
all right, we got another.
Right, there we go. Sorry. I mean, that wasn't the best execution, but so now you swim all the way up here in this whirlpool. It's a really hard trick to do without, you know, screwing up and, like, you know, wasting some time, but it's generally faster than going the other way.
Meanwhile, looks like Speedruns Live is banding together. We've got Blecky and Garrison both donating towards 96 exits. Let's see how much.
Yeah, the Speedruns Live crew really, really likes 96 exit. Which is interesting because for a while I thought the consensus was that caping over a lot of levels was kind of lame, but 96 exit does have a lot of cool strats to it, I will say that. Yeah, they're both good. Like, I won't really mind if either one wins.
Okay. With that in mind, we're just going to see there's actually another donation for 96. So.
Oh no. Okay. What am I doing?
Wow, another 20 for
really
the 96. So right now, we actually have built up more of a lead here. So 96 Eggs is now in the lead with $383 compared to $338.66 for No Cape No Star World. So that just the back and forth keeps going on that one. And again, the flow challenge is at did I add the $5 for flow? No, I did not. So flow is now at 160.56. 160 out of the 300 that he set for it to do his special stream tomorrow after this marathon.
Let's see if I get this. Oh.
And now Lucas Olstad just said, just wanted to say that I really appreciate everything you guys do. You guys really show what an awesome community gamers have. This is raising money for a great cause. Shout outs to everyone there for all the work you guys are doing, and please keep it up. This $100 is for Booster and Mario RPG.
Nice.
All right, making some noise now. We're up to $210.55 out of the $1,000 for Booster. Threnks, we don't have any real Mario 64 players here. That's a game that I feel like, you know, it feels like you have to have one of the absolute best players there for it to be worth it, because if it's even just like merely a pretty good speedrunner at that game, the chat is going to kind of shit on it. That's the impression I get anyway. So
yeah, too many people know it and like know what the best is. And I mean, Cyghfer, you know, obviously everyone expects him to be playing it. So, but yeah, we don't really have any good Mario 64 players here. Oh my god! I dashed too early. Okay, I have to mirror out.
Actually, Cyghfer is coming to Awesome Games Done Quick next year, I do believe. So I don't think he hates charities necessarily, or else he wouldn't be going to that, I'm sure. Alphad, Super Mario World will be later on. Stay tuned for that. That is one of the final games of this marathon. And with our donation battle for No Cape, No Star World and 96 Exit is to decide what the Super Mario World run will be.
That's... fuck, I need to get another bomb.
All right, here comes the bomb jump.
Up. There we go. All right.
There we go. Get the meaty bomb. So yeah, bomb jumping is one of the big advanced speedrunning tricks of this game. I think it's been known for quite a while, but there's some newer twists on it, I guess.
That was actually an easier version of what was known for a long time, but nerves got to me and I dashed a little too early. But anyway, let's just continue.
Yeah, let me check the schedule, but no, after this game is Gimmick, then followed by Castlevania 3 and 4. And then Super Mario World. Also, don't forget with Booster, you still have time to donate in Mario RPG because Booster is not until a ways into the game. So
That's true.
that will also be involved. Like, it won't have to be decided right when the game starts. You'll just have to decide it before we actually get to Booster. All right. Let's see some new donations. Another $5 for Booster and $5 for Flow. What's up, Jordan Tucker, aka Murder by Death? He's making a donation for 96 Exit Super Mario World. Says, please inform the stream that 96 is not flying over the entire game and has tons of impressive stuff. And it's
really.
And it's what the runners of the game themselves prefer. Also, hey Josh, how are you? I am hanging in there, man. This has definitely been a whole new experience for me. But it's been a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I got it in me for Castlevania still, too.
I will try to have it in me for Mario RPG, but I've been getting like 1 to 2 hours of sleep here and there. Like I haven't gotten good sleep in a good few days, but we're keeping on trucking for you guys.
Keep chopping wood, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah, just don't do like what is it? The punter for the Jaguars who like they had like an actual axe in the locker room for keep chopping wood, and he like chopped his leg with it or something.
Oh my.
Yeah. All right. Dark Hogasha, a Smash and other fighting games player, whom I have met at tournaments before. He's throwing in $5 for Booster. So hey, that is getting worked on. People are starting to believe in the B.
What's the total of that?
Booster total right now is at 220.55.
Okay.
So yeah,
almost 25%.
Yeah, over a fifth of the way there. There we go, guys. And let's see how much MBD's donation was for the 96 Exit. $10, all right. Another 10 for 96 Exit, so that's been getting a lot of love now. And Duke Jesse is throwing in more for 96 Exit. Let's see how much more. $20. All right, another 20 for the 96 Exit. Dram's right next to me, and you best believe he is a happy man right about now. So that's 413 versus 338. 413 with the 96 exit in the lead, 338 for No Cape, No Star World. We got another $25 donation. Let's see if a comment comes in for that. All right, he says, if this is the one I'm thinking of. If this is the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, no heart. Come on.
Yes, $25, and he says, put that toward Booster. Booster's getting some love now, man.
Nice, nice. That's what I like to hear. I love this heart, actually. Oh, that's actually a pretty tight slash to hit with the beam there. There's a chance at a one-hit KO, but it's very small.
So I'm going to refresh the chip in here and see how much total we're at right now.
All right. Other than the fall and the bomb jump, that was a, you know, it's a decent light world.
Oh no. The Wizard's calling you out, Flo. Speaking of which, we're at $7,853 right now.
Awesome.
And with the on-site donations added in, we are over 8,000 total right now. There we go. We're inching ever closer to that 10K goal. Oh, hey, Badungu put in a donation for 96 exits. I believe it is $10. Let me check to make sure about that. Yep, $10. So yeah, $10 for 96 exits, and $10 for Flow. Flow is getting ever closer. That's at the Flow challenge is at $175 right now out of 300. This boss is one of the most. He tends to be really random.
He is pretty.
Yeah.
Other than the first shot after a lightning. It's a 50% chance. It's believed to be a 50% chance to be an orange shot or a blue ball. So, this might be it, though. All right, only one blue ball. That's really good luck.
All right, Victor Lomelli. Along Christopher Lung donated for Flow earlier, and now Victor Lomelli is making another donation for Flow, just saying Dan's game in the comments. Let's see how much that is. All right, $5. There we go, chipping away at it. Another $5 to add on for Flow and his to get him to do his special stream tomorrow after this marathon.
Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, that kind of stuff happens to me all the time, I swear. Now I'm at a 3-heart deficit. That's a bit of new tech there. If you turn backward and let Kiki the monkey catch up to you while you're dashing, it lets his it makes his walk time be much shorter, depending on how well you timed it.
This game is getting optimized to the point that you're just seeing lots of little tricks like that.
Yeah, there's so much little stuff that, like, I could be pointing out if I was better at talking while playing, but you're probably just not going to notice.
Rarik, on my SRK FunkDoc Twitch page, I list all my records. Most of those are world records. Basically, I have the world record for the vast majority of games that I'm playing in this marathon, except for like Castlevania 4, Ninja Kids, because there's no real world record for that, and TMNT. I don't have anything close to the record in that. Speed Demo's Archive has a 6 speedrun of the original TMNT that is worth checking out. Yep, Japanese version is extra glitches. You're going to see the hammer dash soon here.
After this dungeon, for sure. Oh. No bomb means only 2 menus.
Luster Wolf.
Actually going to grab this for safety.
Luster Wolf, I had the world record on Castlevania 64. It was, I mean, not 64, but 4. Castlevania 4, I had the world record for that, my run in SDA, but it has been beaten recently by Boblo from Finland. Bullbear, just to play the game, this game in particular is quite hard, and to just play it well at all. Not even world record level, but just to like,
it is really
not
hard.
Suck at it.
It is so much harder than it looks.
To not suck at it, even, is a lot of effort and concentration, and you can't really spend a ton of time talking. That's how I am with Batman, for example. The world record for Castlevania 4 is 34:29 by Boblo. Waffle Slapper, I think tool-assisted speedruns are a fantastic resource for us real speedrunners.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There used to be a huge amount of drama between the two when TASes first became a thing, but that's dead these days. It ends up like where they kind of assist each other oftentimes. Sometimes speedrunners will find strats that get incorporated into the TASes, like I have with Stage 4 of Batman, with some of those jumps that you saw in my run earlier.
Oh, come on. Menus. This game has so many menus, it's hard to remember to everyone.
Okay, I'm going to look at comments, yo. I haven't checked donations in a while. There's probably been more action here. I mean, TASes just aren't, you know, obviously it's like not legit in the sense that it's not a real person playing the game in real time, you know. I mean, they're meant to, they're like combo videos in a sense. They're meant to showcase what's possible in theory. The best TASes are like Team Neikyo Sisui vids or something like that, or desk stuff, whatever example you want to use. All right, we got new donations. Let's see. Drink Falcon Punch is throwing in some money for 96 exits. Thank you very much for that. Eric Koziel says, great job in the event, guys. Always good to see all the poverty games get some time in the spotlight. Put this towards more booster. This is from OmniGamer. OmniGamer knows a thing or two about poverty. He has the world records on Skyblazer and Hagane, two real lost classics for the SNES, two personal favorites of mine. So Twitch TV/OmniGamer, definitely give him a look. So we got donation for booster. We got one for 96 exit. Well, here's one. Neil Singh says, put this towards Cyghfer fighting booster and SMRPG. Also guessing 2 and 5 for the doors in Bowser's Castle.
Oh, are we taking... Okay. We could do that if people want to actually get in on that. I'll use your guys' choices for the battle rooms.
Dustin Cash donated for Flow, and Pidgey donated for Booster. So let's see, we're going to keep up with all these here as he takes down Helmasaur.
Oh yeah, perfect fight.
So let's see, another $20 for 96 Exit. 96 Exit is really building up steam now. It's getting up to almost a $100 lead on the No Cape No Star world. So we have raised almost $800 just in this donation battle alone. That's amazing. I was not expecting this, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
It's funny because when you, just when you think about the disparity in the length of the run, I mean, I guess it's showing now that people are gunning behind 96 Exit, which is, 3 times the length, but they're very different runs, and it's really cool that they're getting like a similar amount of support. I swear, if that guy jumped on top of me, I would have been so mad.
Let's see. So that's in the last round of donations, that's another 80 that's gone toward Booster.
All right, this is the first hammer dash, and also the one that saves the most time.
So have y'all got to see that?
Actually, that wasn't the first, but it is the most significant. The first one was in the hallway leading to Helmasaur.
So let me look at the chat again. I think I saw something here. Lots of God bless the ring. You know, I had a soft spot for Air Guys for a while now, so I'm really glad that y'all seem to be picking up on it. It kind of gets maligned a lot just by virtue of the association with FF7, but really, it has some interesting ideas in it. It's, at the very least, a fun broken game, at worst. So what's the flow status now? Someone's asking, what's the status on flow? All right, flow is currently at $180 roughly, $180.56, so about 120 remaining for the flow challenge for his special stream tomorrow. All right, Tiberius says, tell Cyghfer that if I was mean, I would donate for him to try the TAS boat skip and gimmick, but I'll be nice. Put this for 96 Exit, please.
I would never agree to that, regardless of what the donation amount was. But I'll explain more about what that is when we get to gimmick.
Kevin Lee sent in a donation and said, make it rain. I think that's the first time we've seen that pun here, surprisingly. I wasn't paying attention to stream chat, though. Maybe I'm sure someone said it in there at some point. Lee and Number Yoshi recommend 96 Exits. So there's a donation from Lee.
You're hearing it from the experts, folks. 96 Exit is definitely the preferred among the speedrunning crowd. That's not to say that No Cape No Star World doesn't have its perks, but...
And now Doggy Sandwich is chiming in with also a donation for 96. I'd rather see Dramfly Choco Fortress than do a real Donut Plains 3. That stage is still stupid. Good job with the marathon, FunkDoc, Spooky and all. Thank you very much, Dogi.
Thank you.
Speedrunning Twitter Monster, the originals. One of the originals, anyway. R-Line singing in a donation, saying FunkDoc is the best. Love R-Line. Thank you very much, sir. Definitely show some love to our other players here, though, for sure. And Zexorus is saying on behalf of the South Bend Roller Derby girls, put this towards, I don't know, surprise me, FunkDoc. I'll have to see. I'll have to see.
You gotta do Booster. You got it.
So now I gotta add these in here. Let's see, let's see. So, yes, oh, Dogi donated 96 cents for the 96 exit run. Aha. So that's another $15.96 for the 96 exits.
Okay. That was really bad luck, Hellway, but I got through it.
So yeah, pretty much a $120 lead for 96 exit over No Cape, No Star World. Looks like we got more donations. People who donate to Spooky's account, do not do that. You follow the tiny URL link or check the info tab on Spooky's stream page. Do not donate to Team Spooky's personal PayPal account. That money just gets transferred into here. That's what these donations from Victor Fontana say. That's what they mean, rather. So yes, we are going to put Zexorus' $10 donation toward Booster as well. So we're at $335.55 for that right now. Man, a lot of love for Booster. People want to hit that 1,000, man. Thank you all so much. Looks like we have 2 donations for Flo and 1 for Booster. A $20 and an $8.95 going to Flo.
Get off. Come on, all right. This is a really tricky hammer dash because to do it optimally, you want to push right and A and Y all in the same frame. And I don't know, I tend to mess it up pretty often.
And Sean Riley sent in a $50 donation for Booster.
Wow, that's getting there. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's at $385 already. And we're still quite a few more games to go before Mario RPG.
That is, that, I believe, from Blind's position there, that matches the task time. And I'm actually the one who kind of adapted the task strat into a real-time strat. And if you follow that pattern, Blind will do the same thing every time. So, I mean, casuals usually think of him as the hardest boss in the game, but he's actually the easiest boss when you know what to do.
So thank you very much, Jinglin Kwek from Singapore for the Flow donation. Dean Yarmoska for the Flow donation. I already mentioned Sean Riley for Booster. So we have broken $8,000 in the chip, and in fact, we're at, once I refresh again, I'll let you know for sure, but $8,176 in the chip-in, plus the, I think it's $335 in-house donations to add on to that. So yes, we are over 8,500 raised total, getting ever so closer to our $10,000 goal. Thank you so much. Gabriel Jones, put this toward the 96 exits in Super Mario World. Keep up the great work, and shout-outs to NeoGaff. Yes, of course. Who can doubt the Gaff? Thank you very much, Gaff, for showing up in my last practice stream before this marathon as well. Much appreciated, guys. And what's up, Michael Pasquale, donating for No Cape. Oh, he's trying to make a dent in this. Let's see what he has.
I really want to see that go down to the wire, so the No Cape people, you got to get in there to make it a real battle.
Only $1 for the No Cape.
Still, thanks for the donation.
Thank you very much for the donation. The game is going, that run is going to need a lot more help than that to make it, though. Because, let's see here. Gabriel Jones throwing in the 15 for 96 exits.
Oh, I didn't get the sword. My bad. I'm cool. Brain fart. Thinking about 96 exit. No cape.
And we have an incoming donation from Gooby for $69.69. Let's see what this is for. I don't know if the comments come in yet. Ah, yes, it has. Oh, yes, please put this toward the 96 exit run, a.k.a. the more superior of the two categories. Thank you to everyone involved with the marathon, and thanks to everyone who donated for the 96 exit run. I love Biboo. Thank you very much, Gooby. Jason Colby, question. He donated to ask this. In his run, Bablo says your Castlevania 4 run had awesome execution but was outdated. In what ways was it outdated? Thanks, FunkDoc. The biggest improvement by far was Slogra. You can save somewhere around 30 to 40 seconds off my SDA record just on Slogra alone. Because you can throw 3 crosses over him and they'll all hit at once. Whereas I just whip that guy and only get 1 hit on each rep. So I lose a lot of time compared to him there alone. He also found some other minor improvements here and there. But that is far and away the main factor there. There's a really tricky jump on stage 7 that I still haven't learned yet. That saves a good chunk of time and some other things here and there. So let's see. Ben Moser says, I hear there's a push for Booster. And Joseph Morales also says, Booster, please.
Wow, right. I'm really loving all the Booster love, guys. Thanks a lot.
So let's see. Gooby's oh god. I'm gonna have to bust out the calculator on this one.
Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm going for the thing. I got it. I didn't even intend to do it. I just did it on instinct. All right, that's cool. I was thinking like, okay, we're just gonna do the normal bomb jump. But then my finger just hit the grab bomb button.
Let's see. These 2 donations for Booster. Let's see what they say. Wow, Ben Moser making a 100 donation and a 20 donation both for Booster. That's 120 more for Booster.
That's so many donations for Booster in a short period of time. I'm speechless. That's awesome. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to. That actually was a new strat in that last room that I found. If you slash a mummy into a spike, it'll take the same amount of damage as a spin. And it's more consistent than the spin strat I found. This boss is really random, and there's okay, good.
Oh wow!
Yeah, there were some glitches. Yeah, there's like some glitchy stuff with the spikes and Mothula's shadow, where if you hit his shadow into a spike, the damage from your sword slash won't register, and actually. We aren't really even sure why this works, but on an extremely rare occasion, you can hit him into spikes and it'll cause him double damage. So, like, it'll take out, I think, like half his health just from, like, this really rare glitch. If you watch the task, that's what happens. That's why Mothula dies so quickly. But that battle is just really weird in general. RNG Bush.
Another reminder, guys, the largest single donation of this marathon will receive the Power Glove that I used to play Bad Street Brawler and actually beat a level with recently, so you know it's good as far as Power Gloves go anyway.
That was hype, man.
Hope y'all enjoyed that one. Hope that was worth the 300 for you guys. And currently, $200 is the largest single donation we have on record here.
And leaves behind cleaner emissions. It's how we make gasoline work smarter. For
Okay, actually we could do that too. That would probably make more sense, actually. See who's donated the most total. So look for, whichever person's donated the most overall. You know what? I know I've been saying largest donation this whole time, but that probably makes more sense. That is true. The largest donor. Let's say the biggest donor of the marathon, the MVD, if you will. All right, we're going with that now. The person who has donated the most over the course of this marathon will get the Power Glove. And if you're going to do it, please, for me, do a Zelda 2 glitch run with it. Just a humble request from your friendly marathon organizer. Anyway, back to, let's see, because, man, the donation's been popping now. Let's see. Steve Ramirez says, just give a shout-out to BRZLI Joe for me, please. Thank you. I will just leave it at that. Joanne Robin Endicott says 96 exits, please. And Dan Holberg, a.k.a. Cyghfer, says, Super Mario World, 96 exits. Shout-outs to Davis. You knew had to know that was coming eventually. Okay. Yes. Okay. So guys, yeah, so we have an issue right now. And we got to figure out something to do because, yeah. I guess the latest that will be allowed to stay here is 7 o'clock a.m.
Oh boy.
And the stuff is not going to get finished on time based on what the current schedule looks like with how much is left to go. So, looks like we may have some hard decisions to make here.
Okay, this is a new strat that I found very recently. I messed up the slash at the end, but you kind of soar right into the door area there. And it's faster than any hook shot strat or anything else that's known at this point. And that was one of the earliest strats I found when I started my recent foray into Link to the Past strat hunting. That screen is like the laggiest screen in the game, I swear. But yeah, that's unfortunate that we can only stay until 7.
I was actually thinking about dropping Castlevania 4, but we'll see. Because, yeah, that hasn't had a lot of money towards it. All the other games remaining. Let me think.
We'll probably need to drop more than Castlevania 4.
They're saying drop Castlevania 4, and I've also heard some people saying drop TMNT. Those two have had the least money donated to them. So, we'll see.
That'd be a shame about TMNT. Just want to be safe there.
The problem with making Super Mario World No Cape No Star World is that there's been so much money gone toward 96 Exit that...
It would be really dickish to cut that off, yeah. Okay, this... Alright, I really hope I get this. I didn't get it. But you can go straight into the doorwell there, and that's probably my favorite room in the game now, and I found that strat a couple weeks ago, and it's a real shame I didn't get it there, but hopefully you'll see it in future Link to the Past runs if you check out Crystal's stream purchase.
Actually, you want to say? The Mystery Tournament was a way bigger blow-up than Holy Diver, guys. Y'all forgot about that. That was the much bigger problem here.
Yeah, I missed the shenanigans there because I was, I was out, but I heard there was some shit that went on. Oh my god, go up there. Okay, cold stare, cold stare, cold stare, cold stare. Oh, are you... Oh my god. I have to kill myself. I have to mirror out. Because
They're saying, so Davis, they're saying...
Why, dude? That was the
Okay.
that was the D-pad.
Okay. Says, going off estimates, you've got 7 hours of playtime
I can't
left.
believe
Cut
that.
Castlevania 4 and have no runovers and you'll do it. That would be cutting it really close, though.
Why did I push right? Like, what the fuck? Okay. Whatever. We gotta get magic.
Guys, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking for the TMNT run, we could maybe just do that at the place or something as like a house stream, maybe. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so I think we're going to cut TMNT from the official marathon, guys, and just run that on the stream later. Yeah. I agree. So we can do a house stream to finish Castlevania 4 and TMNT. Cut those 2 games, and we should be good. So, yeah. Yes. Okay. So, yes, we can... well, we're dropping Castlevania 4 and TMNT, and we're putting those games into... they're going to get streamed, but we'll just say we'll just do like a spooky house stream for those. Let's just say. Yep.
That's why I hate Cold Stare. Like, one slip on that battle, and you lose so much time.
So don't worry, guys. They will still be streamed on the Team Spooky account, one way or another. It just won't be at next level. That's really the only difference. No, Castlevania 3... Here's the thing. People have actually donated money for Castlevania 3 characters. Everything happened during Mystery Tournament. Emulators didn't work with certain games. Controllers got screwed up constantly. I didn't realize what a problem that would be. It was just we didn't have certain games on hand. We had to get them. Mystery Tournament, I mean, as awesome as it was for the viewers, in schedule-wise, that was the biggest blow-up of this thing by far. Not even remotely close.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal. I will obey your command.
What about Crystal?
All right. So yes, I mean, basically, whatever gets cut from the marathon proper, it will still be streamed on Team Spooky account. It'll just be at the house most likely, and not at next level. That is all.
Alright, at least I have another chance at this strat coming up here.
Also,
I didn't get it, of course.
No Cape, No Star World. That would save time, too, if you really wanted to do that. Although I know there's a lot of love for 96 Exit as well.
Yeah, that would save an hour, so... Okay. Don't be stupid this time. Don't be stupid.
Let me add up the donations. I'm kind of behind on donations, so I'll need to add some up here.
It's really hard to organize and run a marathon with only like 4 people or so doing organizing. Okay, come on. Damn it.
Yeah, the issue with Mario World is, basically, No Cape, No Star World is somewhere around an hour shorter than 96 Exit, but people are donating tons of money for 96 Exit. Oh, it definitely shouldn't be that. Like, that's a very conservative estimate. It'll be that a lot of these estimates represent like worst case scenario.
Alright, so I totally blew it on the Ice Palace. But at least I didn't die. So we still have a chance at a 0-0-0 game. Oh well.
This you should take back to the house. Because, again, it's only going to take me like a half hour to get all this set up. So this one you should be at the house. This one you should be at the house. This one will have to be at the house.
All right, Castlevania 3. I mean, people have put a good amount of money toward the characters in that, but if need be, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, gotcha. So it's sounding like Castlevania 3 and 4 will be moved to the house, and we will still stream from there. So Castlevania 3 and 4 and the TMNT run, those will be from the house as opposed to Next Level. Everything else, the other remaining games will be finished out here. And that should get us in within the limit that Henry gave us. So we'll be all good. Next Level gave us, so. Yes, all right.
So wait, we're cutting TMNT and the Castlevanias?
We're not cutting them, we're just moving them. They'll still be streamed
Right.
just from the house.
What's that?
They'll still be on the Team Spooky account, presumably, just streamed from the house and not Next Level.
Right, okay.
But donations for those will still will count. Yes. Yes, because you know what? Guys, like the Speed Demos Archive Marathons, they always do bonus stream for a couple days after the marathon, so you can consider this sort of the bonus stream that we would do, in a sense. Let me, there might be some more donations for Flow. Let me see. Because we gotta refresh the chip in, and I got a lot of donations to catch up on here, guys. So we're closing into our last few hours of the marathon. It's been popping, man. Just a huge rush of donations here, particularly for the booster thing in Mario RPG. They're actually trying to hit the 1,000 for that.
What time is it right now?
It's close to 1.
Okay.
Yes. It's all good. So let me go back to this. Catch up on these. Dan, $1.70 for 96 minutes. All right, see another 15 for booster with these.
So there's actually been a new strat, also adapted from the task for Argus, which is the boss battle coming up. But the chance for in real time of it actually saving time is so slim that I'm not really going to attempt it. I didn't even bother to learn it because it's so ridiculously precise. The main thing it saves time on is that you can skip the spiral out thing that Argus does if you kill all his puffs fast enough. But yeah, it's so hard that I didn't really bother putting in the time to learn how to do it. We're just going to do the normal thing.
All right. So Booster is now at $527, so over halfway to the 1,000 goal, and Flow is at $222.46 out of the 300. I'll refresh the shipment again, see if we got any more since then, and give another update as Cyghfer continues to destroy this game here. I'm telling you, don't doubt these guys, man. This is the game Cyghfer's probably been grinding the most for this whole thing.
Yeah, and it still shows that, like, I could still do a lot more for consistency just because, you know, I messed up on the Ice Palace a lot and the bomb jump. But I think that, you know, my level of consistency for the rest of the game in terms of, like, the general dashing and stuff is a lot higher than it was even, like, early this year at Awesome Games Done Quick. But the hardest stuff is yet to come, so we'll see what happens.
So we are currently at $8,627 in the chip-in. So really, really close to 9,000 total raised, man. You guys have just been coming through in the clutch right now, man. We had to have been, what, like $2,000 in the last couple hours or something? It's been crazy, guys.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you so much.
In the last hour. Here's a bit of super speed for you all.
Super speed. This is another Japanese version 1.0 glitch. I believe you can leave a comment if you donate as a guest because that's what my parents did. So yes, I'm pretty sure that's possible. Yes, that is correct. Oh, BBH, yes. Shoutouts to Davis. All right. Another $8.95 for Flo coming in. Thank you, Jeff DePierre. Flo is getting pretty close now.
Alright, I'm going to try a really hard strat that makes things more consistent. Oh my, well I can't do it now because I fell into the hole stupidly. But we'll still try and kill this round of enemies in one wave. Oh, I missed? Fine.
So yes, Flo is at 230 now, about $70 to go for the Flo challenge. Thank you so much for setting that, Flo. You are truly the guy. Flo's hint. If you liked I Want to Be the Guy, you'll like tomorrow's stream. All right then. Thank you, Flo. Flo is at $231 right now, guys. 69 more to go.
Did a little jig right there.
Someone donated 69 cents to get to that level, so quite possibly. The desired time for this game, well, we had the estimate at 1:40.
At this rate, with the mistakes I've had so far, I'd probably be happy with like 1:32. I'm not sure.
1:32, that's still, you know, there was a time when that was the console world record on this game. Not even like necessarily forever ago either. Because Crystal only plays on emulator currently, is the thing. Although she is learning console. Wow. We got a big donation coming up here.
Oh, yeah?
Kyle Lies says, let me see, make sure this amount is right. Wow, yes. $89.50 to Flo, so that's going to officially meet the Flo challenge that has been completed. $89.50 to Flo and $89.50 to Booster. Wow, indeed. Also, a couple, and then we've had like 4 other donations to Flo in here. Thank you very much, guys. So Flo has definitely been met easily now. Yep.
Okay. I already fucked up.
So $89.50 to Booster. Booster
Oh
is...
my god. You're kidding me. I hate this boss. Alright, I definitely can't get 132 now. See, okay, what happened at the beginning there is I went a little bit too far to the left so that I hit the eye left of center instead of the middle eye. And yeah, I can't really explain it. Okay. I'm just going to say that, like, I've spent a lot of time practicing and drilling this game, and stuff like this still happens all the time in my runs. And just take it from this run that this game is really, really hard to speedrun. Like, it's one of the hardest games I think there is to speedrun really well and consistently.
Yep. So Booster is up to $636.55. We are actually getting closer and closer to that $1,000 goal that that some of you guys thought would never possibly be met. So I guess we shouldn't underestimate the stream monsters in times of need.
I definitely need that magic. Okay. See, I'm not really used to the where you go through this dungeon again. So, oh yeah, I didn't even need to. Okay, I think I didn't need to do all of that, but I honestly don't want to like just take chances.
Okay. Ben Moser. Man, Ben Moser must be gunning for that power glove right now. He said another donation. Before Flo was even met, he put 70 toward Flo and the rest to Booster. So that'll be another 30 for Booster then.
Oh, wait a second.
666.55 right now. That one is at.
Yeah, I think I just need to go there. Okay. So, am I going to be blocked off because of the blue?
Flo got crazy amounts of money than when like
I'm blocked off.
he was already over the top. But thank you very much, guys. And we got a donation for 96 exit, so helping to solidify that run's lead further. Ah, the donation is from RPC, part of the Donkey Kong Country crew. Thank you, thank you. $20 for the 96 exits. Man, we have raised over $900 just off of the Super Mario World competition alone.
Wow.
Voting for the 2 runs. God dang. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, Flo got more like $400 or $500 it looks like. So yeah. Your challenge has been more than met.
I'm going to be so careful on what's his face this time? Vitreous.
Donation is for Booster. Josh, please shout out and blow up. Yes, that channel, the secret channel. I will make it worth your while from Nasir. Nasir, been getting in there throughout this marathon. Thank you, sir. Another donation for Booster. Let's see how much this is. Booster. Ah, 25. All right, pretty good there. Another 25 for Booster.
I'm going to be careful as hell this time because I can't even afford to take one hit now. I can afford to take one lightning, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's got it. Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Hardest boss in the game, would you say?
I don't know about that. The thing about this boss is that it's just there are a couple really key moments that that have to go right, and if you get hit by a small eye, the battle just goes to shit. And it's honestly like not hard if the few key moments go right, but they just like they're so prone to going wrong. But I still say that Ganon is the hardest execution boss to get a perfect fight on.
Oh wow. Andrew Werner says, "Yo, Cyghfer, this is Yggdrasil. Congrats on your Mega Man 2 run with resets once again. Here's $1 for every minute no one beat you by. Put this toward Booster."
$1? Wait, what?
$1 for every minute that no one's record beat your run by.
Okay.
Yes, for Booster.
Okay. I don't quite understand that. I'll have to come back to that later.
How many minutes you are behind him, I guess. Behind his record.
Okay.
$1 for yes, for every one of those.
Not forgetting the ice rod. Well, I was hoping I'd have a clean Link to the Past run this time, but of course, stuff always has to go wrong whenever I run this game in a marathon, and more stuff going wrong right there.
Flo. Oh, you know what? Flo. I saw the chat, so wow. I'll have to add up all the other donations for Flo. So we'll have to see what that was at. Basically, right now, the Flo challenge, I'm almost positive it's over 500, but yeah, I kind of screwed this up, though, because I thought the 300 would be it, so I don't have the exact number anymore. Apparently, he wants to set a new challenge. I don't know. Let's just, because I'm thinking 300, 400. So let's say what, like, it's somewhere between 550 and 600 that Flo has gotten total thus far. Yeah. So let me see about this. So you know what? Let's just say 600. What the hell? That's like really close to the actual number anyway. That
And
Flo
what's this,
has gotten.
600?
Flo.
Oh, he's raising the challenge?
Apparently, he's setting a new challenge or something. He wants to.
Oh,
he said
he's
he
setting
wants
an
to.
additional challenge.
He said he wants to do that.
All right.
Okay, how much is 95 exit winning by?
95 exit.
96 exit, rather. I got that mixed up with 895.
Oh, what am I doing?
Okay. As of right now, 96 exit is winning by $226 ahead at the moment. By my count here.
Don't want to take that hit. Okay.
Bobbykins, this is Rainn, the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network. Haven't mentioned them in a while, so good to bring that up. They work tirelessly on a lot of issues. For example, they do a lot with rape crisis hotlines, phone and online hotlines for rape victims, also rape crisis centers along similar lines, and policy work on laws relating to sexual abuse and harassment. So great work on many fronts there. And with that in mind, let's go back to the game and see, man, what donations are we getting
So
here?
what is the next game in the schedule with the schedule movement?
Gimmick.
All right, Gimmick.
The games, okay, it's just my games are the ones getting moved. The stuff that we can stream at the house is getting moved.
Okay.
So Castlevania 3 and 4 and TMNT, those are getting moved to the bonus stream at the house, it looks like.
Fair enough.
And then the rest of you guys who aren't at the house, your games will still be run here. Is what it's looking like. Oh, looks like we got a donation from Avi, part of the Columbus Fighting Game crew. What's Avi got to say? Nothing yet. No comments. We're at $9,213 at the moment from the chip-in. Adding in the on-site donations, we're at over 9,500 raised total. We are so close to that goal, guys. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much. So again, the single largest donor during the marathon, adding up all of their donations total, the most valuable donor, if you will, will receive the power glove that we used for me to play Bad Street Brawler. Thank you very much, Atomic, for giving that to us. Hope it was worth the $300 to see that on stream, guys. And yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Actually, I was surprised. But yes, the true poverty prize. All right, we're getting a slow connection again here as I'm trying to refresh Chip-In and see if anything new's popping up. Okay, so I guess it sounds like, oh no, never mind. It's just Josh99 saying something here. I don't think this is actually word from Flo. Sorry, I'm kind of getting mixed up with things here. I don't, Flo, I mean, I'm just saying, like, I read a thing that I thought was the new challenge, but I guess it was just a, yeah. This boss, you got to be really careful with your magic use here. Although this looks good, though. Looking real good here. All right, good. You cannot beat that boss if you run out of magic in that stage there. Of course, you don't need magic for this final form, though, so he's good now. Magical Drop 3 did not happen, guys. Sorry about that. Golden Cream, yes. Justin is pretty much the champion of Magical Drop 3. Nerd Josh was actually talking about that with me earlier in this thing. Yep, Josh99 just clarifying things there, so I was right. I don't actually know what the new challenge is. I don't know if it's been said yet, but anyway. I guess we'll know when it happens, when it gets announced. At any rate, for now, just going to try to refresh Chip-In again. Still hasn't done so yet, and then we'll see if we get anything more here.
So Ganon's Tower is definitely the dungeon that I found the most new stuff in. There's still going to be only like a handful of screens where you might notice like something really visually different if you're familiar with runs of this game at all. But I'd say over half the rooms have changed since before a few months ago, maybe. And that's a lot, you know.
All right. So we just have, the only new comment I see is just another 15 for Booster. Thank you very much, Kevin Gadd. So Booster is sitting at $718 right now, within striking distance of that $1,000 goal. Are you ready, Cyg?
I'm ready. I'm more nervous about the 3D maze, to be honest. I have a feeling that's going to be a big embarrassment, but we'll see.
Wait. What did I... Wait. Is there a flow thing I missed here? I'm looking at the chat now. Oh, he's just thinking. He's throwing ideas out there at the moment. Thank you so very much, Flo. Definitely been a big help to this right now. I've been part of the donation blow up over the past few hours here. You know, there's quite a while where I was worried we were not going to hit the 10,000 goal, but we're really close to it now, with still more money to be raised for Booster and whatever Flo decides to do. So this is looking like we'll definitely hit it now. So huge thanks to you guys. I guess it's the prime time hours where you really get the most, because it was going kind of slow in the morning, but that's pretty typical for these marathons, I guess. All right, another donation for Booster. Jason Jering, let's see how much this is for. All right, another 10 for Booster. Getting there, getting there.
All right, this is a big change that I found really smart. These 2 rooms, which I did pretty much perfectly. That first room is extremely hard, and I found that a few weeks ago, totally from the old strat.
Currently at $9,278 in the chip-in. So, yep. In terms of total raise, that puts us over 9,600 now. So, so close to that goal.
Oh, come on.
Hobotex, no. Anything after 10K is not profit for us. Anything over 10K will also be donated to Rainn. That is like 100% everything, all your donations, everything in that account is going to Rainn. Guaranteed. This is completely not for our own profit at all. So there you go.
Oh, come on. What was that? All right, these next 3 rooms are also very different from what they used to be.
Interesting, he's saying the average donation amount is about $13. I wonder how that compares to the SDA events. I'd be interested to see. That they did, yes. Uh-oh. Yeah. They have some really huge donors there. Like, they have some people who will donate like thousands at a time to these things. So that's been still we're getting close to our own 10K goal. So for a marathon like this, which was, I'll be honest, until just like a few weeks ago, I didn't even know this was going to happen at all, quite frankly. So it's been just amazing to see what we've been able to do on such short notice, really, in many ways. So yeah, thank you so much, guys.
I have to give such amazing props to Josh for organizing the great bulk of this marathon. Like, Dram and I helped organize the mystery tournament, and I think Min did some stuff behind the scenes. Spooky did some stuff.
Yep, Min and Spooky, you got to thank them too. They did a lot,
sure.
And also Next Level for hosting this and coming through there.
Definitely.
I wasn't sure we'd be able to do this in the first place, but huge shout out to Next Level for hosting this as well as everything else they do. I'll still be in New York for maybe like a little while longer, I think. So, I'll probably be at Big 2 again one last time before I head back to Ohio. So, if any of you usual Next Level regulars are in there, definitely hope to see you. Tarkus Tank, the game is almost over at this point because we're just getting to Ganon after this, I think.
Yeah.
The problem is, I don't know the game nearly as well as Cyghfer does, and he can't really talk much because he has to focus so much on all these tricks in the game. So
Or they want to know, or whatever.
it gets.
It's again should be around. Assuming I don't die, it should be around 2 minutes or so. So, yeah. As usual, I had a few very costly mistakes in this run, but I think, other than the few costly mistakes, it was a pretty good run. I nailed a lot of tricks and stuff.
No, he's not doing Fat Fairy. He doesn't get the level 4 sword. I like that strat there.
Oh, really? I didn't... Aw, man. That sucks. I thought I had skipped the second trident.
He's going to abuse the invincibility of the hook shot in this fight. I believe you can't get hit during the animation of that.
Boy.
Oh, wow.
Alright, and that should be fine.
So yeah, the speedrunners have really optimized this fight to the point that, you know, even with only 2 hearts left like this, I mean, obviously there's going to be a little bit of tension, but you're not gonna be like, oh crap, I'm gonna die necessarily. Like, you can still have confidence in this fight even without being able to take any more hits because of how well they know this guy. And he did it. See? Don't need no gold sword.
Time stops when I enter the door, or stop, you know. I'll say now. Now. Alright. Well, yeah. So, like I said, there were a few really costly mistakes, but I think the rest of the run went pretty well.
John
and
Dodon.
hope you enjoyed it.
People are asking why the torch on the right side was staying lit. Can you explain that?
That's another, it's not a 1.0 specific glitch, but it is a glitch that isn't present in most of the Link to the Past versions, where if you relight the left torch before the right torch goes out as well, then the right torch will stay lit the entire battle. It's extremely useful.
So now, the next game after this will be Gimmick.
Oh, it's a doozy. Okay.
Yes. One hard
man.
game to arguably even harder one, perhaps.
Huh?
Although,
I got it in
this
my
is a
bag.
far, far shorter one. Yes. So here we go. So the deal for this is, with having to move the games around in the schedule, how it works is, so as we said, Castlevania 3, Castlevania 4, and the 4-player TMNT run, those will be moved to the house. This will still be streamed. Those will happen, but at the house, not here at Next Level. What happens is our next games will be Gimmick, then Super Mario World, then Super Mario RPG, and that will be it, at least for the Next Level portion of the marathon. So that is it, guys. We're entering in on our closing in with our last 3 games of this right now. Hello. Oh ho! Withheld got sleep. Good stuff. Now we gotta. Actually, you know what? Did you keep track of some donations here? Well, let me see this one, because I didn't see the comment for this one before. Is Ben Moser making another big donation? Ben Moser, that guy has been in there for this whole marathon, really. Yeah. 100. He threw in another 100 for Booster. I've seen multiple $100 donations from Ben. Huge thanks to you, sir. He's probably in the running for that Power Glove, I bet. So... we got a couple more for Booster. John Connor and Ryan Yabuta. So those are 25 and 10 respectively. So another 35 for Booster.
Okay, I'm going to explain something right at the start here. I absolutely need the first two or three screens to go correctly. So I might have to reset a couple times or so if something goes wrong in those first couple screens. This is due to there's a very strict points route throughout the entire game that determines when I get items drops from enemies. And if I screwed up right at the beginning, then I won't get like any of the items I need. And also, this is an extremely, extremely fast-paced game, so once again, I won't be talking much, except during this one downtime portion during the second stage. But for about 15 seconds, I'll be able to talk a little bit. But it's just, this game is just constant, non-stop action, so... Okay. Are we ready to start?
I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see if I can salvage it. I need to restart, sorry. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm sorry. This first screen is so hard. It's so hard to do consistently. All right. Okay. Just a 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on, dude. I gotta get out of there, please. There we go. Whatever, I'm just gonna go. It doesn't matter. My points are already messed up, but I can't do anything about it.
Explain why you need your score to beat a certain point.
You get enemies, you get drops from enemies depending on your score, and you need the 10th digit and the 100th digit of your score to be the same number in order to get a drop from an enemy. And it's totally messed up now, but I don't want to reset too much, so I'm just gonna go and just deal with it. I won't be able to do one trick here in this level because I only have one bomb. Man. I'm still going to attempt the boat skip. So the task boat skip is you start jumping from this first cannonball and you go all the way to the 5th cannonball. But that's just insane to try for a live one-shot run. All right, I got it. And I gotta push this cannon down here. Oh, get out of my way, please. I'm not used to dealing with this guy here, so. God. It's because I'm used to doing a strat where I have a cannonball and I don't have to push that cannon down, and you use a cannonball to get underneath the ledge there. But whatever, I just have to keep going. I don't want to waste more time. But I mean, this game is like really hard. The first screens didn't go well for me. I don't want to keep restarting, so I just got to deal with it. I'm gonna kill this green guy. Oh my god, dude. I might have to if I keep dying here.
You know what?
Yeah, okay.
Just reset now.
Okay.
The game is short enough that we can do this.
Yeah. All right.
We cut out enough stuff too. That's
Okay.
all right. This.
I'll try and get this time. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. This is not more. Oh God. All right. Whatever. I can't keep resetting. This game is so because I just can't keep resetting. We gotta go. Okay, I won't do the boat skip this time, but I will do I'll use the bomb for the cannon because obviously I can't time getting onto the cannon normally. The thing I messed up in that third screen or whatever is you need to kill 6 of the guys in that pack to get the right score amount to set you up for the score route later in the game. And I only killed like 3 or 4 or whatever. You have to kill all 6 in a row because the more enemies you kill with the same star, it basically like it doubles the points you get on the second kill, and then it quadruples it for the third kill, multiplies it by 8 for the fourth kill, etc. Come on, dude. Alright, I should wait. Am I gonna? God.
Alright. So Booster has gotten some more donations and is now at $893. So we're only a little over 100 left to go to meet that $1,000 booster goal. And to give you an update on the other last remaining games, Super Mario World. The current count I have is $565 for 96 exits and $339 for No Cape No Star World. That game will be coming up next after this, so you will not have that much time to get your donations in for Super Mario World. If you want to see No Cape No Star World, then you got to get in a lot of money fast.
In case you're wondering, I need to get onto this cannonball thing in order to get the second item in order to access the best ending. Alright. There we go. Oh, what the... What am I doing? I totally lost. Okay. I got the item. That's okay. Let's just... I'm just all out of whack now. Oh my god. Whatever. I got the item. We can just go to the boss now. Except... Okay. Where's a potion? I think there's a potion into the hull. If I try and fight the boss here, I'm probably gonna die because I only have 1 hit to take. So I'll get a potion in the hull, and I'll go on. So normally I'd get to this guy and he'd be asleep, and you can just push him off the right edge of the screen. But obviously I wasted a lot of time in this level, so